please. Mr. Hanson.
Henderson closing. Looks like you got enough damage here by blowing that place up. You guys be burned over. In other words, is there any control? That's what we're talking about. Is there control?
Mr. Henderson, you're here to address the board.
I'm on the side.
Yeah,
Politician. Okay. Anyway, what it comes down to is basically, does this affect all of us in the county? Yes. Even though we live in Quilcene, which is 25 miles away, but we got Bangor less than 10 miles away. So people, we all have some type of endangerment when it comes to protection of your country or protection of whatever they got it for. But that's just an area where I look at it as something where the community here realizes it's important to be informed. Do they have legal rights, which constitutional rights is number 9 if I'm right. You have the right to do this. So it's up to them as individuals, to the commissioners, to follow through. So I do applaud what you're trying to do because communication is probably the best thing we got in this county. But otherwise, you have no communications. Like a lot of times, people in Quilcene, what's going on in Fort Thompson? They don't know. You don't communicate to find out. Friday, you should have seen something in the newspaper. I don't know if you did enough in Quilcene area, but in Fire District 2. To me, this is very much a concern because the statement was made, the older folks be challenged by the newer older folks coming in the community. It's going to divide this. To me is what I heard, what I read, what I talked to people about is something you have to get down and talk about. Now we're in the judicial part of it now, I understand, but it has to go through the auditor to the judges to get approval to get this petition going. That costs money and time. But they sit down and talk first, really civilized, instead of threatening commissioners. To me, it's something where basically you have to do the basic thing what a family does. The dad and mom get the kids together, talk over situations, dad makes the final decision maybe. Well, we don't even have that anymore. So this way I hope that this petition that doesn't get to the community, but if it does, that people will speak up on their heart and what is legal. If our commissioners down there blew it, then they have to pay the time for the crime. And that's what I look at. That's why basically I'm glad Tuesday had time to come up here because I help someone else out on Monday all the time. Just giving the opportunity to say, just in my opinion, I've been in that area for about 25 years now. So I'm still not Southern in some ways. But that's life. I accept that. Come to the government, U.S. Navy, they send surveyors around down that area. We'll see real quick. I think they have to realize I got my information in the mail that I'll be checking the area out for surveying. But they didn't respect the right of 2 or 3 families that said, hey, we don't want you on our property. So there's areas which has to be done by the wall, not by outside subcontract. See what they're saying. Thank you very much. See you next year.
Thank you, Mr. Henderson.